As soon as Thug gets a giggling, you know he either done said something crazy or he about to spill some crazy tea. I'm not gonna lie. So I've been listening to some more of these release calls. We have to talk about who's releasing these calls. And why we only getting Thug's calls and nobody else's calls? There was mad other people in jail. Why we not getting nobody else's calls? I guess we only care about Thug. But I want to hear Gunna's calls too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm just feeling messy today. But I just finished listening to some of the calls that Thug had made about Drake and Future, and I'm not gonna lie. Thug didn't say nothing wrong, really, for real. Not even gonna lie to you. You talk about men holding other men accountable. Thug ain't say nothing wrong. He said, me and Future ain't been tight in a minute. Cause when I get around him, when it's just me and him, I'll be kicking wisdom and knowledge, and he be listening. He get around the hoes, and now I'm nobody. Now I'm Mr. Blabber McGee, and he don't want to listen to me because he around women, and he start acting different. He said, Future be with all these women and be none in all of them, but never want to take care of none of the kids. We be saying the same thing, but that's his man, so I guess you're not supposed to say that. But he said in one of the calls that he's told Future the reason why he don't be around him. And we talk about men holding other men accountable, and here we are with Thug doing that, and now everybody in an uproar. It's because he was pillow talking about it, I get it. But if he said this to his face or has had this conversation, who am I to be mad at Thug for that? He said, Future be locked in with the women, don't be locked in with his kids. He said, I'm the reverse. He said, I be locked in with my kids, not really with the women. He said, once I got rich and famous, it was over for that. He said, I guess I did it the backwards way, because they be doing it the other way, and that's not me, which I respect, I'm not going to lie. Then I listened to the Drake conversation, right? And y'all cut it up into like 2-minute bits. But there's a whole 27-minute call. Now, I haven't got through the whole 27-minute call, but I got through the bit that Thug was talking about Drake. And again, Thug wasn't wrong. Thug, wasn't really dissing Drake. He was like, yo, what do you want me to do? His mom just passed away. You asking for favors, which, in respect, Thug's manager wasn't saying that Drake was asking for Thug to do anything. He was just venting to Thug's manager and was like, hey, I want Thug on this. If I can get it to happen, can you get it cleared? Is there anything that you could do you don't even have to talk to Metro. Is there anything that you can do to potentially get this to happen? He wasn't asking Thug to do nothing, but Thug interpreted it that way. And then Thug's manager cleared it up and was like, well, he didn't ask you to do nothing, and I wasn't asking you to. I was going to do it on behalf because it would be a great look. Thug also acknowledged that he understands where Drake was coming from, because it's like life goes on. Your mother passed away, but that don't mean that you stop making music. If anything, you make the music for her. He's like, Drake is Drake. I get it. But if he told Drake no, who you think he going to tell me yes because I'm Thug? If he told him no, he not going to say yes to me. And Thug is like, I wouldn't even want to ask him because his mother just passed away 3 weeks ago. And that's not even something I would do. If I was free, I would actually go over to Metro and kick it with him. I would be there for a week straight. And he's like, that's what Drake should have did. He's like, I know Drake really fuck with Metro, so I don't know why he didn't get on his plane and just go be with him in his time of need. Which again is, for me, is the accountability as men that we have to have conversations about. Like, yeah, Drake, music does go on, but as soon as you heard about it, again, I don't know what he did, and Thug probably don't know neither because he was locked up. But as soon as you heard about something like that happening, especially the violent way in which it happened, you're supposed to go over there on your plane and kick it with him, at least for 2-3 days. But people be busy. Life happens. Life goes on. Drake could have been dealing with his own stuff. But again, he's not above criticism. But the funniest thing to me was Thug being like, I'm locked up. I got real life stuff going on. Metro mama died. And Travis got about 11 bodies on him. Why would he throw Travis in there like that, bro? All that to say is, I don't think nothing Thug said was wrong, and I don't feel like nothing he said that he wouldn't have said to these people. And I think the way in which Thug talks, he's from Atlanta, so everything is lame-ass Nick, muffy-ass Nick, all those things, he's adding those ad-libs, but that's just because he's from Atlanta. It's not in a disrespectful way. It's just the way in which he talks, and I think people got to understand and know that. But I don't think that Thug said nothing wrong. Again, as men, we have the ability and the right to talk to other men about things that we feel are wrong. And it's holding other men accountable. We say the same thing about Future, and we've been telling Drake this too. Like, all these things, you're not above the criticism. You're not bigger than the program. So I don't think Thug really said nothing wrong. It's just everything keep coming out at a crazy time. And this time he wasn't even talking to Mariah. He was talking to his manager. So, like, all these things is valid, bro. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think.